All right, guys. I hope you can hear me. I hope the sound is good. Get everybody tagged. Ignore the typing a little bit. Just give me a second. It's always a little bit harder to tag people on the laptop. Oh, YouTube. Okay, I'll allow notifications. Jesus. All right, we are here. We obviously don't have a overhead camera at the on the travel setup here, but get the YouTube link. Boom. There's a YouTube link. Let's get and see if we can get the Facebook link to pop up. I appreciate y'all's patience. I appreciate you guys filling this tonight. I know some of you guys are going to be watching it tomorrow morning, and that's more than okay. Let me get this list here. We're going to get Ward. I believe we got Brian, and we have the other Ward. Not really, not the other Ward. We have Christopher May in his first break. Hopefully, it lets me tag him. Don't you do this, Facebook. At Christopher Mays, we got him. Phil. My goodness. Uncle Diodato. Let me just put this over here. Uncle Diodato. Heath Gentle, one of the newer guys in the group. We got Big Jonathan Wright coming in here hot. I love seeing some of the new faces and some of the old faces. That's how it works. Diodato Adams. We got the Louisiana boys. I mean, I don't think any of them are actually Louisiana guys. I think they just moved to Louisiana for work. But I was gonna say, I believe Kevin's the last guy I need to tag in this. We'll share this and then we'll start ripping open boxes. I appreciate y'all, like I said, as always. Put this up here. Facebook Live. Chris, I hope you found the break. I know you kept asking. I hope you found it. I need to find it on my phone and we can get rolling. Looks like the sound is still pretty good. It looks like Philip, he said he was going to bed and be seeing the back of his eyes. It looks like Philip. Liar, liar, pants on fire. I see it creeping. Nothing wrong with that. Let's get rolling though here. We got my man Cal Ripken Jr. here. Project 2020. Ben Baller to card. Give him a nice rub on the boxes. And we have a 6-pack here, essentially. We have Topps Finest, Topps Pristine, Topps Chrome, 2 Topps Cosmic Chrome, and an Archive Signature Series. We'll go with the Topps Cosmic Chrome first. I will try to leave all of the boxes. I'm not going to obviously open all the cards on camera. I won't put them to the side. You probably won't be able to see them the whole time. Right, but let's get into Topps Cosmic Chrome. I can see it on my phone, which means I don't need to actually leave up YouTube real quick. So I'm going to actually close this and watch it on here to make sure. Now, this is not the normal webcam I use. I actually use a better webcam when I travel than back in my house. But nonetheless, I was going to say when I travel, which we'll see some of this at the end of the month too. I'm down in Florida to play softball. Might have an overhead camera there though, because at the Marriott it's pretty nice. I don't think the ceiling's a popcorn ceiling, so I might bring an overhead camera down there because I'm going to be down there for almost a week. I'm actually going to see if I might actually have to mail some stuff down to Boomer. Some of the newer guys might not quite know who Boomer is. He kind of took a break from cards. He went really ham when he got back into the hobby, and unfortunately went through some family issues, so we had to take a step back from cards for a little bit. I'm sure he'll be back, but he lives down in Florida where I'm playing softball at, so I might actually mail some cases to him. We'll see what's coming out at the end of the month. I will say I do have Topps Gilded collection. I already have all 5 cases sitting in my shop, so we'll definitely have that for next Wednesday's release. Probably will run a case, maybe up to 3 cases, and I'll use probably the rest for mixers. Depending on how well they fill, it is a pricier product with a lot of risk and reward. High risk, high reward, but there is risk. It's not a ton of cards, but if you do hit, I mean, the cards are nice. They're definitely good resale value. There's something that I think are great for mixers. Just like I bought a bunch of Archive Signature Series because I know long term I think it's just a great box to throw in a mixer. And I don't know how you guys feel about mixers. Obviously, when new releases come, we break whole cases, half cases, quarter cases, whatever we can. But I do think mixers give some variety. And I know some guys actually prefer mixers because it kind of widens their collection. I know some guys are just like, just give me the Topps Chrome. I know some guys are just straight Bowman. Unfortunately, we don't have... I say unfortunately, we obviously have guys that collect Bowman. We don't have a group where we have like 100 or so guys that are just like Bowman nuts. That'd be really nice actually, because I can actually get a lot more Bowman than I even got this time around, to where we could be breaking Bowman every single day if we wanted to. I'm trying to make sure that this looks clear. It looks like it looks pretty good. We have Logan Gilbert, Eugenio Suarez, Yandy Diaz for the race. Sleeves would be helpful, Joey. Sleeves would definitely be helpful. Into Yandy Diaz on the gold, going to the Rays. It's going to be numbered 6 out of 50. One of the combo teams that everyone's like, oh my god, I got 2 teams. It must be terrible. End up hitting Yandy Diaz. And Yandy Diaz is pretty good. Card sale wise, not that great right now, but overall, he's actually been a pretty good player the last couple of years. We have Ivan Herrera, Matt Olson, Otani. We have Devers and Casas, Peraza, Perez, Bregman. Will Myers on the refractor. Jeter Downs, Nolan Jones, Corey Lee, Bichette, Rutschman, Grisham, Blade. We're going to have the Starry Night Guerrero Jr., Paguero, Strider, Jimenez, and then we have Harris. Well, they weren't really a star cluster in the playoffs. We'll just leave it at that. We got Michael Harris at second, Rillamuto, Kirby, Schwarber, Cruz, Volpe, Detmers. We're going to have what was a true star cluster. Well, JT Rillamuto was just hacking away. Should have Casty in there. I was going to say we have Bell, Yastrzemski, France, Bryce Harper, Chisholm Jr., Outman, Max Fried. We're going to have Gunnar Henderson on the ET, Mullins, Vargas, Santander, Burns, and Greinke. We're going to have Josh Hader, Myers, Arenado, Javier, Judge, Garcia. We have Yordan Alvarez, Fletcher, Corbin Carroll, Mitchell. We have Rutschman, Witt, and Green, Abreu, Casas, Cabrera. We have Corbin Burns on the blue. That's going to be a 16 out of 99 on the Corbin Burns, going to the Brew Crew. Another team disappointing in the playoffs. Had a nice regular season, won the NL Central, and fell on their face. We have Vinny Pasquantino, Tovar, Christopher Morel for the Cubs. The Cubs tried to make a mid-season push, just didn't get in there enough on the green speckle. It'll be a 30 out of 75 for the Cubbies. Nice little 3 parallels so far in this hobby box. We have Chisholm Jr. I say nice 3 as in like normally you only guaranteed 2 to get an extra is always nice. We got Will Smith, Mike Trout, Josh Bell on the nucleus. Jordan Walker on the refractor, Tellez, Acuna Jr., DeGrom. The Mets star cluster, Thomas, Bogarts, Devers, and We get an auto as well on the 7 out of 50. My bad. 1 out of 50, not 7 out of 50. 1 out of 50. Michael Harris, the second on the gold. Big hit there. We'll put him where Yandy Diaz is in the middle. Who has the Braves in this one? It's like Philip Lemon stayed up for a monster. Nice hit there, buddy. We have Nemo, Torres, Garcia, Yelich, and Votto. I didn't like that the Braves manager lost a little bit of faith in a guy that was their hottest hitter at the back end of the year. Pulled him on the lefty-lefty matchup. I don't really like that. I think if a guy's hot, you got to let him try to work out of the slump because we're going to need him in the playoffs. I mean, I know it's do or die, but I don't know. I would have probably saved Darno for later, but he didn't. He went with Darno, and it didn't pan out anyway. We have a 4 out of 9, Dontrelle Willis to the Marlins on the opening day 2008. I don't know if this was what the standard looks like or if this was just like a red special or something, but nonetheless, going to D-Train, Dontrelle Willis. Another relatively nice hit. Box of Topps Chrome here. Like I said, I already have the Topps Update Series Jumbo. Pick your team. I already have that scheduled. I'm going to get together a spreadsheet after this break for the Leaf to give you guys kind of what a checklist looks like. So when people are grabbing teams tomorrow, you kind of understand it is. The exotic is 20 boxes. It's 60 autographs. Everything is numbered 10 or less. Just a heads up for you guys. It'll be a little bit pricier. It'll be about the same price as Trinity, I think. No, it'll be a little bit more than what Trinity was. On like a per team average, probably, just because it is a 20-box case. It's the same 60 amount of autographs, but everything is, like I said, 10 or less. There's no out of 99s like the other products. Super limited print run. Whenever everybody's a /10 or less. I think they only made like 150 cases of the product, something like that. I know they didn't make that much Trinity either, because I do have 2 more cases of Trinity. We'll break that probably next week sometime, once we get through the exotic. But I did pick up 2 more cases of Trinity as well, because I know you guys really like the Leaf Trinity. I'm opening these Topps Chrome packs. We have update dropping tomorrow. We have an update random still, $49, full case of hobby. Random teams. I don't think you can really go wrong there. That's 2 blasters. If you're doing update, that's 2 blasters. And the way I ship out the veteran base, if you're looking to build sets, you've got a chance to get a different amount of set veteran base, because all the veteran base, I just kind of split it up equally and divided amongst everybody in the group equally. So like I don't know, you could get yourself some veterans maybe you don't have when you're building your set, and vice versa. The rookies and the hits and the inserts all go to the team, obviously. But I know some of you guys are set builders in here. Just trying to fill some dead air there, as the guys in the radio would like to say while I'm opening the packs. Man, the Brio camera is just so much better than the camera I normally use. Like, the view's just so much wider. Anyways, we have J.J. Bleday, Michael Grove, Wheeler. We have Tristan Casas, Trey Turner, Lodolo, Robbie Ray, Suzuki, Duran. I think you can do 4K. I just don't want my thing to lag. We have Ezekiel Tovar, Meneses, Bo Naylor, Prado. Oh, I was gonna say Dustin's gonna be so pissed. We have G Way Bay. I was gonna say for the Pirates on the blue Ray Wave. Let's say, and it's gonna be a 42 out of 150 on the Bay. Going to the Pittsburgh Pirates and Jonathan Wright. on the autograph. I was gonna say, if anybody doesn't know, the Dustin's like obsessed with Bay. I don't trying to make him his. I mean, he's not trying. He is making him his PC guy. So how are these actually gonna be angry? We have Vladimir Guerrero, Outman, McClanahan, Julio Rodriguez on the refractor. We have Smith, Kershaw, Hunter Brown. We have Stefanik, Liberatore, Melendez, Laureano, Cal Stevenson, Goldschmidt, Baez, Ortiz, Bryce Harper on the Technicolor, Mike Yastrzemski, Riley Green, Luis Robert, Miguel Cabrera. We have Yelich, Jimenez, Josh Bell, Adley Rutschman on the Titans, Scherzer, Trout, Green, Miguel Cabrera, LeMahieu, Varsho, McKenzie. We have Jose Altuve on the negative, Langeliers, and Gunnar Henderson. Also, before I went to New Jersey, I shipped out some people's stuff. Everybody else's stuff will ship out. First thing Monday morning, it'll get dropped off. I'll have it all done Sunday night to drop off Monday morning. Just so you guys know, that is the Pick Your Player Bowman Chrome. Pretty much everything that's broken. The update series will probably be out, I'm hoping, for Tuesday. Have it done Monday night, I'm hoping. Just for some people curious about shipping. Everything else, Allen Ginter, everything else is already sorted, ready to go. I did get out some people's. I didn't get out everybody's just due to time, unfortunately. We have Jose Altuve on the negative. Just want to give you guys an update about that because some people have been asking about shipping. Jose Miranda. I'm going to actually create a tracker too, probably this weekend if I have some time. We have Nick Eaton, Oswaldo Cabrera, Swanson, Ward, Brandon Drury, Hoskins, Stowers, Alonso, Castillo, Jordan Walker, Assad, McCarthy, Quan, Cade Cavalli, Garrett Mitchell, Starling Marte, and Ivan Herrera. I'm also doing tomorrow, as soon as the break fills within an hour, the break will break. Obviously, we gotta run the random, but if it's a pick your team, everybody pays. I'll run the break within the hour, within an hour of when it fills tomorrow. We'll see how many breaks we can get filled. We have Moreno, Vargas, Riley, Michael Harris II, O'Neill, Mookie Betts, Otani. There's a nice little 20 burger. We have Gosman, Witt Jr., Jung, C.J. Cron, Haniger, Miguel Cabrera, Herrera, Joe Musgrove, Paul Goldschmidt, Oscar Gonzalez, and J-Rod. Spencer Steer, Ronald Acuna Jr. Okay, everything's still good with the live. All right. My phone was acting funky. Nice Jordan Groshans on the gold wave, and then we're going to have Stanton and Olsen. And that's going to be the Topps Chrome Hobby Box. Into Finest. It's going to be one master box, 2 mini boxes. Each mini box is going to have an autograph in it. We're going to have Luis Robert, Oscar Colas, Ichiro, Votto, Suzuki, Hall, Ketel Marte. We have Corey Seager on the Lava, 58 out of 100. Going to the Rangers, and this man's having a hell of a playoffs. Already started batting like over 400. Nice Seager there. I guess guess I can actually make this a little bit more up on the camera, I guess. We got Bregman, Naylor, Brown, Steer, Vinny Pasquantino. We have Witten Bernard for the Rockies, 81 out of 99 on the green wave. Sorry that I was breaking the card so far away. I didn't realize that. Really, I'm not that far on the camera. Naylor, Bregman. We have Pasquantino on the refractor, Spencer Steer, and Hunter Brown. We have Derek Jeter on the Rivals, 15 out of 50. Going to the Yankees. It's going to go to Brian Ward in the Yankees. Nice hit there. We have Michael Conforto, Gabriel Moreno. Let me just tilt this down just a little bit more. Maybe that'll help with some of the glare. Oh, that didn't make the glare. That didn't make the glare much better. But I was going to say we have Ezekiel Duran. I can just see my sexy face off the cards. Scherzer, Arenado, Aaron Judge, Machado, O'Neal Cruz, Riley, Guerrero Jr., Devers, and Mike Trout. Guerrero Jr., Arenado, Duran, Moreno, Brown, Steer, Naylor, Senga, Blade, Vargas, DL Hall, Ichiro, and Colas. I think that was literally just the same cards I just went over. That's my fault. I'm trying to fix the camera. The camera keeps like turning itself based on where it's at compared to relation to the computer. Second mini box here. How's everybody's week? Everybody have a good week at work or a terrible week at work or Christopher Morel, Soto on the Rivals, Masataka Yoshida for the Red Sox. Going to Ward on the Sky Blue on the Yoshida. Gorman, J-Rod, Chisholm Jr., Cabrera, Brandon Crawford on the green speckle to the Giants. Be a 23 out of 125 to the Giants. Part of that two-spotter with the A's, we have Peraza, Crawford again, Cavalli, Ruiz. We have Bieber, Simeon Woods, Richardson for the Twins. It's going to Jonathan Wright. Some more top loaders here. Actually going to put all them. Let's move all the hits from right here. All the extra ones that are over here. All right, Wilson Contreras, Castillo, Seager, and Albert Pujols. Wander Franco, Henderson, Alonso, Peguero, Senga. Oh, that Senga's way off center. We have Cabrera, Tatis, Altuve, Turner, Baez, Acuna Jr., and Alvarez. That's one I can't even fix, boys. I was going to say, a lot of times you get a little surface scratch or whatever else. I can normally prep up a card pretty good to send a PSA or whatever, but when the centering's bad, there's not really much you can do about it. That's like the one thing you can't fix. Into Cosmic. Second box of Cosmic here. I'd like to get that Bowman Chrome University football filled up tomorrow too. I think most of the big teams are gone, so I might try to combine some stuff, maybe drop some prices, try to get that push out to get that filled. Well, that product's still hot. We have Ohapi, Meneses. We're going to have Schwarber, Hoskins, and Turner. Greinke, Morel, Freeman, Otani, Herrera, Story, Hoskins, Lopez, Peraza, Cron, Scherzer. We have Jose Abreu on the Aqua Shimmer going to the Astros. It's going to Mike Deodato, and that's going to be a 136 out of 199 on the Abreu. Got Jeter Downs, Baez, Soto. We have Casas and Devers, Adley Rutschman on the base. Austin Riley, Bellinger, Garrett Mitchell on the refractor, Paguero, Gorman, Bello, Aaron Nola. He's been spinning gems in the playoffs. 31 out of 75 on the green speckle. Going to the Phils. Going to go to Heath. As the Phillies, we have Harris II, Raggins, Sosa, Starry Night Batty, Cruz, Stowers, Senga. The star cluster for the Braves, Arrays. Fujinami, Grisham. We're going to have J-Rod on the Launch into Orbit Gold, 49 out of 50. Going to the Mariners. Nice one for the Mariners there. We have Tellez, Strider, Jimenez, Bobby Witt Jr., Thomas, Kirby, Tyler Freeman on the Nucleus refractor. And Nathaniel Lowe on the refractor, Nemo, Polanco, Realmuto, the Mets star cluster, Votto, Raleigh, Manoa. We have another autograph. It's going to be a 45 out of 50 on the gold. And that's going to the Mets. The Mets belong to Kevin Britton. My man always hits when he's sleeping. So he said, I'm going night-night. See you later. We have Cedric Mullins, Machado, Murphy, Adames, and Bell. Half the time, I think he's going to nap even if running an early break. So we got you, Darvish, Jimenez, Alvarez, Chisholm Jr., Guerrero Jr., Verlander, Franco, Pena, Perez, Bregman, Olsen, Abreu, Lee, Bichette. We have launched in orbit Rafael Devers, Pasquantino, J.J. Bleday, Nolan Jones, Rutschman, Witt, and Green. We're going to have Will Smith for the Dodgers. That's going to be second box of Cosmic Chrome. Another good one. Another autograph. Love to see it. Two of the bigger rookies, too. And Batty and Harris II. Into the final box of the break. Box of Pristine. Down to my last couple boxes of Pristine, guys. So if you're looking for them, they're going to be the next couple mixers. And we're going to be out of stock of them, so if this is a product you like, make sure you hop in the breaks. We have Max Meyer, former second overall pick, 15 out of 50. Going to the Marlins. Go to Austin Fishback. We're going to have Judge and Cody Clemens. You got Cade Cavalli, Ian Happ, George Brett Seager, Nolan Arenado, Hernandez, and Mike Trout. Have Vladimir Guerrero Sr. Ourselves a Ramirez and an Austin Riley red, 2 out of 5 on the All-Star, and that's going to Phillip Lemons, having himself a break. And out of 5, Riley, an autograph on Michael Harris II. We have De Los Santos, Mike Trout, Realmuto, Tony Gonzalez, Betts, Swanson, and Francisco Alvarez. David Wright on the gold, 23 out of 50. Going to the Mets. Cade Cavalli, and we have a Jeremy Pena around the diamond. That's going to be number 34 out of 99. Nice hit there for the Astros. Going to Michael Deodato. We have Stefanik, Cowrican Jr., Arrays, Stowers, Bednar, Strawberry, and Buster Posey. We got ourselves a Yankee, and that's going to be Oswaldo Cabrera. 29 out of 75. Going to the Yanks. It's going to Brian Ward. Josh Jung. J-Rod on the purple. 1 out of 99. For the Mariners. Let's say the camera got bumped again. I gotta figure the camera thing out. That's the problem. It just wants to get pulled, and I don't understand why. We have Ketel Marte, Soto, Woodruff, Kirk, Ordonez, Jimenez, and Mike Trout. Jimenez actually isn't a rookie anymore. Now you need to at least get $20 back on the Soto or on the Ohtani at the very least. I mean, it wasn't that definitely not the best break for the Angels. We got Ted Williams. You might have popped in late on that. You did get a base Ohtani out of Chrome. We have Devers and Gonzalez. We have Castillo. Harper. Just trying to look at the positive. Doesn't mean it was a great break. We have Bogarts. Canseco, Contreras, Ruiz, Nolan Gorman. Ourselves Acuna. And that's going to be a 37 out of 75. Probably going to be the NL MVP, more than likely. Darryl Strawberry, and then Davis Martin for the White Sox. Going to Phillip Lemons. We have Batty, Contreras, Arrays, Semien, Moncada, Turner, and Josh Jung. Honestly, what I like about Cosmic the most, and I mean, it might sound terrible, and it's probably someone's going to probably accuse me if they ever sit back and watch this again when we're having this conversation. Probably accuse me of like trying to hype up product, like overhyped product. In all honesty, I think it's one of the best products when it comes to just the base cards. Because if you look at even the base cards of some of the rookies last year, like the better rookies, it is doing well. Do I think the product is going to be as high up in value? No, but I do think some guys like Rutschman, if they continue their career, you're going to have like $10 base cards, which is still nice. We have Davis Martin on the gold, Acuna on the blue. We have Rodriguez on the purple. We're going over the hits now, guys. We're going to have Cabrera on the blue autograph. Jeremy Pena on the around the diamond out of 99. We have the gold David Wright. Austin Riley on the red. Whitten Bernard on the green wave. Morel on the green speckle. The gold launch into orbit J-Rod. Noel on the green speckle. The aqua shimmer Abreu. Crawford on the green speckle. We're going to have Yoshida on the sky blue. Diaz on the gold. We have Seager on the lava. Groshans on the gold wave. Altuve on the negative. Burns on the blue. Simmons, Woods, Richardson on the autograph. We have Jeter out of 50 on the rivalries. We have Max Meyer out of 50 going to the Marlins. Out of 9, we're going to have Dontrelle Willis, 4 out of 9 on the buyback. We have Bay on the blue Ray Wave, 42 out of 150. And we're going to have Brett Batty on the gold out of Cosmic, and then Michael Harris is second on the gold out of Cosmic. Two guys that are both out of 50, a 45 out of 50 and a 1 out of 50, the two big hits. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night and be safe. Like, there's some other breaks that are up. There's a Pick Your Team that's up. Jonathan Wright did say he was going to close it, but they never said close, so I don't know if he still wants to close it or not. I can't just, like, if it's just a conversation without 100% and then, like, a payment right away, I can't just close it for somebody else, so maybe he will. But I appreciate y'all, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. In the morning, remember, drop in Leaf. Gonna drop we're gonna drop Leaf as well as Jumbo update series. Both gonna be Pick Your Team. We're gonna get the Leaf exotic checklist. I'm gonna do a little spreadsheet, I guess, of the teams and put the players next to them since I haven't been able to find a decent one online. And that's kind of the checklist we'll go with the first time around. We pull some of the questionable guys, like for instance, Bobby Bonilla has an autograph. I'm gonna put Bobby Bonilla on the Mets because technically he's still getting paid by the Mets. But he could be in like a Pirates uniform. If he ends up being in a Pirates uniform, we'll switch to the Pirates in the second break because I have 3 cases of it. So we'll adjust the checklist as needed, but I'm going to do the initial checklist based off of what I think